Good morning, thanks for joining me. I hope everybody's well and having a good week. Just let me pull my chair in a little bit and get comfortable. I've got myself a coffee for this week's Friday chat, as I'm hoping it's not going to be too long, but you know me, in these videos I can chat a lot. So you may remember recently I talked about wanting to have less stuff, use more stuff up. I feel very overwhelmed with a lot of stuff, particularly with beauty stuff, skincare, hair care, makeup, all of that stuff. And some of this sort of glut of stuff is down to what I do. I do, you know, get sent stuff, which is lovely, but also it can be overwhelming in terms of the amount of stuff. So I wanted to cut down on it. And I also said, sorry, my glasses are steaming up. However, I know myself well enough to know that if I start setting rules around this, like going on a no buy, I'm not buying anything, I will immediately want to break it and will break it. If I just say a low buy, that's all a bit woolly, isn't it? And you know, you start enthusiastic and it's too woolly really, isn't it? Just but being more mindful about purchasing, I talked about that as well, and not buying immediately and waiting until I've had a sort of cooling off period and putting things in my basket and leaving them there for a bit, and all of that does work, but I'm not convinced that it really makes me buy any less in the long term. Anyway, on my travels around the internet, I came across this idea and I really liked it. It doesn't put any limit on what you buy, but it does make you aware of how much you're buying and how much you're using. So the idea is that this is my February empties. This is things I've used up. It's quite a lot this month actually. And this is what has come in. And we are going to balance the books. We're going to go through the empties, count up what I've used, and we're going to count up what's coming in, have a look at it, and chat about some of the products. And I'm planning to do this video on a monthly basis to hold me accountable throughout the year. And there are no rules on buying. There's no rules apart from I would like to be using up more than is coming in every month. So that's the plan. So I guess as well I need to categorise it. I think, am I zoomed in? It's telling me that I'm zoomed in a little bit. I don't think I am. As well I need to categorise it. So we're going to split it down into skincare, hair care, body care, makeup. I think those are the sort of 4 categories, so I can see if more is coming in and going out in other some categories than others. So without further ado, let's get stuck into the empties for this month. So there is a original source shower gel. That was pleasant. It's cherry and almond milk and it sounds nicer than it actually was. I found it a little bit wishy-washy. This is skincare. I loved this when I first got it. It's a Revolution facial spray, a fruity revitalizing essence spray, and it was lovely. And then I forgot about it. It was in my desk drawer and I came upon it again earlier this month and I had to go with it, and I don't know if it's gone off. I haven't had it that long. I don't know if it's gone off, but it left like a film on my face. So I'm getting rid of that one on the basis that it just wasn't right. This is a Beauty Pie body wash, Brazilian lime, fig leaves and tea. This I bought, no I didn't buy, it was a birthday present last year. Love Beauty Pie stuff. In fact, I would like to rejoin Beauty Pie. I was a member of Beauty Pie for quite a long time. It's like a sort of subscription based website, and I couldn't really justify continuing to buy products, and I still can't. So another thing I can do if I use up more than I buy this year is perhaps rejoin Beauty Pie. But that was lovely. I used it as a bubble bath, so that was really nice. This is an Elemis moisturiser, a superfood moisturiser facial one. It was very nice, enjoyed that. A deodorant, Dove deodorant, not much to say about that. That can go into, I guess, body care, I guess. Hairspray, this is a Mark Hill Extreme Freeze Hold Hairspray. Really good hairspray, that, loved it. Unfortunately, the thing has gunked up so many times that it seems to be gunked up. I do the trick where you put it into boiling water, but there's just a little tiny bit left in the bottom, but it's just gunked up again, and I can't. I think it's just inside, it's got very gunky. So that one, let's put that into a hair care pile, is on its way out. I've talked about this hundreds of times, the Simple Eye Makeup Remover. Love this. Absolute favourite, such good value for money. And then a micellar rose water. Emptied that one out. That's a little tiny one. I've got a big one that I use for every day, and then I use a small one for travelling. That's that one. Skin and Me. I've stopped using Skin and Me for the moment. Again, I had a monthly subscription to this. I'd worked with them last year and I really liked it, and I stayed subscribed to it for a long time, but in the interest of cutting down the amount of products I'm using, this I cancelled the subscription, but I may well rejoin at some point. This was a little prism mask. It was some sort of AHA mask, perfectly nice, but I don't think I'd repurchase. This was a gorgeous cleanser. I only finished this one last night. This Beauty Pie Plantastic Apricot Butter Cleansing Balm. Just got gorgeous. Highly recommend. One of my favourite all-time Beauty Pie products, that one is. Then we've got a Caudalie Resveratrol Moisturiser, which was very nice indeed. That one came in an advent calendar. I liked it a lot. Lots of facial skincare this month. A little tiny cleansing balm. Again, I used that one for travel and finished that one off probably because I did so much travelling last month. A La Cura Hyaluronic Plum Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is the Aldi dupe for the Glow Recipe one. It was quite nice. I quite enjoyed it. It was very highly perfumed. It smelled nice. It smelled a little bit like Parma Violets, I thought, but not as good as the original Glow Recipe one, but obviously like a quarter of the price. Right, and then I think this is the last skincare. We've got a little tiny Filorga serum. Then we have, oh, a perfume. I guess we need another. Can Perfume go into body care? I think Perfume might be able to go into body care. No, I think Perfume might have its own. Let's give Perfume its own thing. This is my monthly perfume subscription, Parfumado. Love Parfumado. If you are into trying new perfumes, it's brilliant. I think I've still got a code where you get 50% off your first month, and they've got hundreds and hundreds of fragrances. Yeah, this was Cherry Punk room 1015. I've been trying out various, sorry, I got an itchy nose. I've been trying out various different cherry flavours. My favourite one is the Banana Republic one, which I've got a big bottle of. This one didn't, it was pleasant, but not my favourite. Right, we're now into makeup. This, another Beauty Pie, 3 Beauty Pie products in a month. This one I'm going to call done. This is the Quantum Bronzer, which I love, nice matte bronzer. It was getting to the stage that my brush was getting caught up at the edges when I was, I didn't want to damage my brush, so I'm going to call that one done. This is a YSL lipstick that I have had for years. When I went up to London last time in October, I tried to get another one of it. Sorry, I just need a sip of coffee. Unfortunately, I tried to get another one, and unfortunately they don't make that colour anymore, so I got another one that is almost the same, but that is right down to that. I know some people use a lip brush to get it out, but I don't do that with lipsticks. I'm afraid I've had it at least a decade. So yeah, that one is done. This is a little Tarte lip gloss that is actually finished. You can't see it at the side, but it is pretty much finished. The thing wasn't reaching to the bottom anymore. There's a tiny bit left in the bottom. That was really nice. I liked it. And this is It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, which was nice but dried up pretty quickly. It might be because it's a trial size type of thing. And it's very volumizing, not so lengthening, and quite a big brush, bigger than I'd normally use. But yeah, it was just okay, that one, and did dry up quickly. However, I'd had it for quite a long time before I opened it, so that could be why. And then finally, this Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, which I bought and then never used. It was a limited edition for, not this Christmas gone, the one before. Those are the colours. It's just that they're just not my, it just wasn't for me, and I'm really sad about it. I'm cross with myself for buying it, but I'm going to sell that one because I haven't used it at all. So that was just a bad buy. Right, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to add up everything that I've shown you into, yeah, add up the numbers and come back and tell you what they are. Okay, that was a total of 21. There are 11 skincare items. That's a lot for a month. 3 body care items, 5 makeup items, 1 perfume and 1 hair care, which totaled 21. So I'm fairly confident that we've got less than that coming in. Let's look at what came in this month. Let's start with this eyeshadow palette, which I bought. It's by Cosmic Brushes and it's called the Serenity palette. I will just show it to you. It's here. It had been in my, I'm a bit of an eyeshadow palette-aholic, if there's such a thing, as you know. It had been in my basket since well before Christmas. It kept going out of stock. It's a little independent brand. And I finally bit the bullet and bought it, and I've got it, and I've got to say, it's a bit of a regret so far. I've used it 2 or 3 times. It might be one that you see coming up in next month's getting rid of, and that's really sad because I really wanted it for a long time, but the colours, just the tones of the colours, I think it's a little bit colourful for me, more so than I thought it was going to be when I saw the photographs. But anyway, that's the one and only eyeshadow palette that's come in, so we'll call that a win, shall we? Next we have a simple eye makeup remover. That was to replace the one that you've just seen gone, so that is 1 skincare in. Now I did go to Primark this month and I bought a niacinamide mask, so that's another skincare, and a glycolic body cream. I showed you these when I did a little Primark video a while ago. Definitely didn't need either of these, definitely didn't need them, but there you go. Then this comes with a bit of a story. I went to Boots to take some recycling back. They do recycling of difficult cosmetic items in Boots, and you load them up on the website. I think I talked about this a bit in a weekly vlog as well. You load them into the app and then they approve them, and then you go and drop them in store, and you scan the QR code and you get a thing for 600 points. Which is great. That's worth about £6, I think, in Boots. Am I right? 4 points? Yeah, I think a point is a penny, isn't it? So 600 points. But the kicker is you have to spend £10 to get the 600 points, and you have to spend it within 2 days of getting the voucher. So while I was there, I needed this, so I thought I'll buy that, and then I had to make it up to £10. So I bought 2 things that, let's be honest, I didn't need. Again, that's just being sucked in by the you know, the marketing, isn't it? I bought 2 simple face serums. These were in the sale. I can't remember how much they were. They had reduction on them. I got the 10% vitamin B3 and niacinamide booster serum and the vitamin C, E and F serum. So I was quite interested to try both of those. So those will go into the skincare. Again, something I didn't need, let's be honest. Right, the rest of the, oh no, one more that I actually bought. This is the mascara that I showed you in my Get Ready With Me last week, the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. Again, I didn't need a mascara, but I really wanted to try this one, and I really wanted to show it in a video because it was being TikToked all over the place, and you know. So that's another makeup item. Right, the rest of this, it was all in this month's Glossybox. So I get sent Glossybox as PR every month. Some of it will not even come in because it will go straight into the box I keep that gets passed on to family and friends. So let me talk through what I got this month. I've got an eyeshadow palette, which is definitely not staying. That is going straight into the box, so I'm not going to count that as incoming because it's going effectively straight out. So, oh, that's what it looks like. Very warm tones. It's lovely, but I do not need it. I have plenty. of eyeshadow palettes with those colours in. It's just not anything different from what I've already got. So that one is going straight out. This is a Pro White teeth whitening pen. I'm going to try that one, I think. I quite fancy giving that a go. I've never tried a teeth whitening pen, I don't think. So, yeah, what does that count? That goes under body care, I guess. We've then got a This Works Deep Sleep Body Cocoon massage nightly into hands and body. So I'm guessing it's a lavender. I've had the This Works ones before. They're strong lavender. I don't love the smell, so I think that will go straight into the pass on pile. This is a Gatineau long-lasting hydration for plumped radiant skin, sort of a travel size one. Moisturizer. Yeah, I'm going to let that one come in. That's a good size for holidays. I like the brand Gatineau. They do nice products. So yes, that one I will try. And then we've got a Leaf and Seed Head First Scalp Relief Shampoo. It's got CBD in it, and it stimulates hair vitality, volume and resilience. You see, I was going to say that one. I'm going to pass that one straight on. But the fact it stimulates volume... Am I going to? No, I'm going to pass it on. It's going in the passing on box, that one. So, right, I'm going to go off camera again and count up what has come in and balance the books. I just realised I forgot to include this month's perfume subscription, which arrived yesterday. And this month I have got Versace Yellow Diamond Intense. Oh. Oh, that smells quite nice. Oh, I quite like that. Yes, I think I quite like that one. Right, so that's another one to add in. Right, we're going to add. Okay, incoming for hair, 0, perfume 1, makeup 2, body 2, skincare 5, giving us a total of 10. So going out this month was 21 and coming in was 10. So that means we are 11 products fewer than I had. I feel like I'm not in the middle. That's better, isn't it? Have I been to one side the whole time? I hope not. Yeah, 11 products fewer than I had at the beginning of the month. So that is really good, actually. I didn't think it was going to be that many. And I've started putting products that I find on my travels around my things that I haven't been using for a while, but I would like to finish up. I've been putting them on the shelf above my basin, so I'm reminded of them every day. For example, there was a face cream that I started using and I didn't like it. Broke me out in those little milia under the skin. It's too rich for my skin. And I just put it away and hadn't used it. And I thought I'm going to use that up as a body cream. So, you know, I've had that out there, so it reminds me to put some on my arms and legs every morning. And that's using that up quickly. So I feel like this is helping me use stuff up and get to grips with what I've got and get rid of what I don't need type of thing. So that's good. Right, that puts us off to a good start with the, don't know quite what we're going to call this, the in and out project. Use more than we buy. I do not know, but and I quite like this idea. I'm feeling quite positive about this in terms of reducing what I've got. So I'm going to keep at it, and then I'll see you again for another Friday chat in another month at the end of March to see how I've got on for March. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.